That's a great question because it breaks my heart. As I sit in court waiting for my turn to have my case called, or when I meet with somebody in the office and I ask them or I watch someone else telling what they said to the police officer, it is just heartbreaking that they have so often given away the case by talking with the arresting officer. In our country, you have a right to remain silent. The opportunity to exercise that right is often clouded with the intensity of what's happening when you're face-to-face with law enforcement personnel. We have an obligation to properly identify ourselves, your name and where you live. Once you've done that, you have no obligation to tell the officer where you've been, where you're going, who's with you, what's in your pockets, nothing. Now, it's important for you to understand that I'm not suggesting that that's the right time to have an argument with a police officer or a sheriff. It's not the right time to act rude. It's not the right time to try and hold school for a law enforcement representative about your constitutional rights. It is important to simply use your constitutional rights. So once you have identified yourself, and you can do that by handing over your driver's license that has your name and your address on it. After you've done that, you have complied with what you have to do. You say, I'd prefer to remain silent. If they ask you again, you say, I want an attorney and I want him now. Don't argue, don't quibble, don't act out. I prefer not to answer, I'd like an attorney.